a lot of BS going on in the Hollywood space, and we need Iyanla Van Zant back on our TV screens. One thing about Iyanla, she gonna make you ball up into a little ball, cry, and hopefully have a come to Jesus moment. Who would you have on her show? I would have Diddy. I would have Jonathan Majors, Chris Brown. Oh God, all the abusers. The baby and the baby's last baby mama. B. Simone and Megan Ashley on there. Let me know in the comments who you think should be on the first season of Iyanla Van Zant Fix My Life.
Unfair. So sit back and relax.
Be honest. Meloney P, low calorie, high protein. Be honest.
That's scary with Meloney.
Welcome to another episode of the That's Scary with Meloney P podcast. I'm your girl, Meloney P, and we are here to have a conversation. We are here to likely have an unpopular conversation, but nevertheless a conversation. Did you guys see Jonathan Majors and Iyanla Van Zant's embrace, honey? Jonathan Majors was at the Hollywood Unlocked Awards being honored with the Perseverance Award. Y'all, that clip of Iyanla Van Zant embracing that man as he tears up. You know, one person that's going to make you cry is Iyanla Van Zant. She's going to always pull you into her bosom, touch you on that top of the head, pull that head down. And you know when an old black lady holds you in her bosom, pushes that head down, everything, every sadness, you're hopeless. Like, you are helpless. You're gonna cry. It's like the most comfortable, safest place. The black woman, man, we are untouched. We are magical. We need to be president. We need a black woman in president, child, because we can just And I'm really wondering how people are feeling now about Jonathan Majors. I forgive him. I honestly think that Jonathan Majors and Megan Good are a true couple. I heard somebody say that they believe that Megan Good was a woman that he was cheating on with the white lady. And that's how she became, kind of came out of nowhere. Everybody was like, well, how the timeline ain't timelining, like, where did Megan Good come from? And if that's the case, kudos to Jonathan Majors. Nobody here is perfect, and people steady be coming for, these people that make mistakes, and I just am not here for it. The cut reads, upon accepting the award, Majors, actually, let me delete that. Where am I at? Majors showed up at the second annual Hollywood Unlocked Impact Awards. Their self-help guru, Iyanla Van Zant, presented him with an award for perseverance. It's kind of shady. While somewhat confusingly referencing her own experience with domestic abuse. As a woman who spent 9 years in an abusive marriage, I am both humbled and honored to present this award, the Perseverance Award, to my brother, Jonathan Majors. She said, adding that God knows Majors' heart and he should not worry about cancellation. She also praised the excellence that you bring to the mastery of your craft, despite the opinion of human beings. Upon accepting the award, Majors said that the past year tested and strengthened his faith. He said that while he knows he's imperfect and has shortcomings, he feels like he's had to embody perseverance more than I wish or wanted to, because we live in a world where men, black men in particular, are propped up as either superheroes or supervillains. He said that when he was arrested as a black man in criminal justice system, I felt anger. I felt sadness, hurt, and surprise. Major thanked Will Smith, Tyler Perry, David Oyelowo, and his girlfriend Megan Good for supporting him. Now, that comment about being a black man in prison, you were in prison for abusing a white woman. So that's the only thing about him that would be having me just, you know, we all make mistakes, right? We look at Jeezy. You know, everybody thought that Jeezy was going to be with Jeannie Mai. They was the most popular couple, and Jeannie Mai was so submissive, and she's this and she's that. And now come to find out, she may have been the abusive person. She wasn't submissive, and now she's trying to get all his money, you know. And these black men out here, y'all gonna learn one day. Y'all gonna learn. Now, again, I'm quite certain that, you know, Jonathan Majors is very apologetic. I'm quite certain that he has turned a new leaf. Now, if he come out here after Megan Good and they don't work out and he go back to the white women, then that's going to be a full cancellation in my book. Because at the end of the day, that will confirm that he was just using Megan Good, going to these black shows that we never seen him at just for PC, just to kind of show up in the space of the people who will support him. He's going to be in a new Marvel movie, which is going to be his first casting since his conviction of assault. And I'm excited for him. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, if we can have a president who is a felon, I mean, anything is possible. And we should not condemn this man for making a mistake, hopefully learning from his wicked ways, and now he's trying to get back into the good graces of the black community. Now, I find it quite strange that Iyanla Vanzant presented that award, being that she has such a personal and close experience herself with being in a domestic abuse relationship for so long. And that likely is probably what made him tear up. I would venture to say that maybe guilt, maybe embarrassment, you know, maybe being humbled in front of this black woman. You know, she probably saw him. They probably locked eyes and he probably felt a little bit embarrassed, you know. But something in me forgives him. I want him and Megan Good to win. Megan Good looks super happy. I will say that their body language seems off. Their body language seems off. It seems like I can understand why some people will say that this is just a stunt and a PR situation, because I will say that the body language doesn't give in love. The body language gives, this is my current assignment until a certain date. But the hopeless romantic in me wants to believe that, you know, this could be their forever love. Here's a question. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. It's very sad. I'll just say it's very, very sad. I'm excited for what Jonathan Majors has to. I think that this is not the end of his career, obviously. I think that, like so many other abusers and so many other people who have been convicted and have done horrendous things, after a couple of months, after a year or so, people are going to forget about it. He'll be showing his acting skills in all these movies, and it's going to just be behind all of us. One thing that you cannot take away from Jonathan Majors is that he is a good ass actor, and he's fine as hell while he's doing it. I forgive him. I really, really do. And I love some Megan Good, and I don't think that Megan Good is the type of person who would let somebody pay her just to be with somebody. I really do think that Megan Good, especially reading that book with her and her ex-husband, The Wait, I think that Megan Good is really a hopeless romantic. And I pray to God that Jonathan Majors isn't just using her to get back into the black people's good graces. Because a lot of people have said, you at these BET Awards, you at this Hollywood Unlocked Award, we ain't never seen you at no Black Hollywood events, and now you everywhere. So I don't know. I guess only time will tell. But at the end of the day, I'm excited to see the new Marvel movie. I'm excited to see him, you know, have work again. And I'm excited to see him learn from his mistakes and be able to move forward past this. And I'm praying that him and Megan Good have a very long, healthy relationship, I don't think he would be stupid to ever put his hands on Megan Good, child. I don't think he'd be that dumb. And I don't even think she would be the kind of woman that would put up with that, more than once. But you never know. At the end of the day, welcome back, Jonathan Majors. We forgive you. I forgive you. Come on the show if you want the full forgiveness. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do we forgive Jonathan Majors? Did the tears and the embrace of Iyanla Vanzant touch you the way it touched me? I want Iyanla Vanzant to hold me. I want to give her a hug and see if I could cry. We need her back on TV. We need Iyanla Vanzant. It's a lot of BS going on in the Hollywood space, and we need Iyanla Vanzant back on our TV screens, helping our people. Because one thing about Iyanla, she gonna make you ball up into a little ball, cry, and hopefully have a come to Jesus moment. And she's going to keep it most of the time a buck with you and keep it very real and honest with you. And she's honestly, and I hate to say this because I saw this in a comment, but she is like the black mama that we need to see on TV giving us advice. Now, if we had to have certain Hollywood people come on the first season of Iyanla Vanzant Fix My Life, or whatever it was called, who would you have on her show? I would have Diddy. I would have Jonathan Majors. I would have Chris Brown. Oh God, all the abusers. I would have the baby and the baby's last baby mama. I would have him and her on there. I would have B. Simone and Megan Ashley on there. Let me know in the comments who you think should be on the first season of Iyanla Vanzant Fix My Life. Let me know, y'all. Listen, make sure you leave a comment in the bottom and make sure you get your Nama products and make sure you subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode.